Any given morning in Surat, the streets are a dense, moving puzzle of rickshaws and commuters. It is the kind of routine environment where a normal commute can be suddenly interrupted by a single, jarring notification, a 1,000 rupee traffic fine. The immediate reaction is usually confusion. You check the timestamp, look at your bike, and think, I had my helmet on. Across the country, thousands of riders are receiving these exact same citations from traffic authorities every single week. Automated traffic cameras now specifically scan the area beneath a rider's chin to verify that the safety gear is physically locked. Traffic legislation evolves constantly to address exactly how people behave on the roads. The Motor Vehicles Act contains an explicit requirement. It mandates that the helmet strap must be properly fastened. Legally, resting the gear loosely on your head does not constitute compliance. The law defines wearing a helmet entirely by locking the strap. Modern enforcement utilizes high-resolution cameras and AI specifically calibrated to detect a dangling, disconnected strap, even when a rider is moving at high speeds. Many riders treat the helmet as a heavy hat. It rests on the crown of the head, leaving the entire lower face disconnected. The updated enforcement targets performative safety, the habit of putting the gear on for the police while leaving the brain completely vulnerable. The necessity of this legal distinction becomes clear when we look at the physical reality of a crash scenario. During laboratory testing, safety engineers measure exactly how much structural damage these materials can withstand under immense force. But those structural tests are heavily dependent on a physical concept known as the roll-off effect. During an impact, a rider is subjected to extreme inertial forces and wind rushing up below the chin. Without an anchor point, these forces eject the unstrapped helmet entirely. But a properly fastened helmet stays securely locked exactly where engineers designed it. The statistics are stark. In a major collision, wearing an unstrapped helmet provides 0% more protection than riding completely bareheaded. We often fall into a psychological trap, trusting the mere physical presence of the helmet to keep us safe. We treat it like a magical charm, forgetting that it is a mechanical device requiring physical activation. The 1,000 rupee penalty perfectly mirrors the laws of physics. A disconnected strap negates the entire engineering purpose of the gear, rendering it useless. Standing on the side of the road, digesting the physical and legal realities of that fine changes the perspective completely. The notification serves as a preventative intervention, highlighting a mechanical failure before it leads to a physical one. Transforming this piece of plastic into a life-saving tool requires only 2 seconds of fully threading and clicking the strap. Safety gear is an entirely binary system. It only functions when it is mechanically engaged. सिर्फ हेलमेट पहनना नहीं, सही तरीके से पहनना भी जरूरी है. He fastens the buckle, starts his motorcycle, and rides safely back into the flow of traffic. The physical lock of the strap is the final step that allows the helmet's engineering to protect the rider.